Namaste and Happy Diwali. Also, Happy New Year. Today is a classic Hindu celebration which occurs every year between the months of October or November, and today it's celebrated on the 11th of the 11th, 2015. I'd like to tell you the tale of Diwali. It begins with a handsome prince called Rama and a beautiful princess called Sita. And they lived in a kingdom soon to be crowned king and queen. But Rama's stepmother didn't agree with this. She in fact wanted her son to be crowned king. Then Rama and Sita were banished along with his brother to the forest for 14 years. And so they went with Lakshman, his brother, of course Rama and Sita, to the forest and lived a life for many years, there enjoying the nature. But they were very aware that soon they will be returning to the kingdom to be crowned king and queen. But one day they sighted a beautiful golden deer. And so Rama decided to search for the deer, as he wanted to return with it and allow Sita to enjoy the beautiful glory of the deer. Off Rama set, but he did not return. Then Sita became quite worried. So Lakshman decided to search for his brother in the forest, and he too went to the forest. Sita was all alone, afraid, until a gentleman knocked on the door. Who could this be? It was a holy man, and he wanted some rest, some food and a drink. But for he was not really a holy man, which Sita did not know. He was in fact the 10-headed demon king called Ravada. And so he captured Sita and he took her to his kingdom, far away to an island. Isn't it interesting how Rama and his brother were not there? For this was a trap set by the demon king, so he could take the beautiful Sita to be his bride. Rama returned. Lakshman returned to find Sita was nowhere to be seen. Where is Sita? And so Rama worried. Where is his beautiful bride? And so they decided to search for her. And then they consulted with the head general of a mighty army. He was so strong, he had the power of 1,000 men, and he is known to us to be Hanumanji. Now, I must tell you that his appearance resembles somewhat of a monkey, but we may not say this, as it is disrespectful to our Hanumanji. And so Hanuman agreed to help Rama rescue his beautiful wife. Hanuman was able to locate where she was captured. He returned to Rama, and they gathered all of their troops, and they had a mighty army to fight the Demon King. And so the battle began, the fight between good and evil. And it was a very, very long battle, but in the end, only Rama, Lakshman and Hanumanji were standing on the island, faced with the Demon King. For now it was time for Rama to fight him. And so he used a magical spear and destroyed the Demon King, thus allowing him to rescue his beautiful Sita. Alas, they were together again, but it became the time for them to return to the kingdom, as 14 years had passed. And so they made the journey back to the kingdom. However, so much had changed. What was the route? They could not recognize where they were going. Now, in the kingdom, people were waiting for the return of Sita and Ram. But they too became quite concerned of how they will find them, until one lady decided to put an oil lamp in her window, so Sita and Ram can see from a distance which way to come home. Others began to notice this, and so they began to light oil lamps in their windows, until many villages across the kingdom were bright and glowing and lit up for Sita and Rama. So they too noticed the distant shimmer, and so they followed this light back to the kingdom, back home. And once they arrived, they were crowned King Rama and Queen Sita, thus becoming a joyful occasion and a new beginning for the kingdom, a new year. For this was the epic tale of how good fought evil and how good won. I hope this gives you a better understanding of what Diwali means and how relevant it is for every single Hindu. Thank you for joining me. good night.